Hi, in this video I wanted to introduce you to something called the Fabulous Four. So it is a set of reading comprehension strategies that students can apply when they are reading text, and it can be either a fictional text or a non-fictional text. And so the first one is to make predictions, the second one is to ask questions, the third is to clarify, and the fourth is to summarize. And these strategies can be used together. It's not that you have to predict first and then you have to ask questions. It can go in any order as you're reading. So the first strategy that students can apply is called predicting. And so there are some actions that go with it. And so you're going to imagine that you have a ball, you're rubbing it, and you're thinking in your mind, I wonder what might happen next in the story. And so you look at clues like the cover and the title, and you can even look through the pictures in the text if it's a picture book and kind of make some guesses as to what you think might happen in the story. And if it's a nonfiction text, you can look at things like the table of contents, headings in the text, and make some predictions on what you will be learning. The next one is one of my favorites. It's called Questioner. So with the questioner, you use a microphone because you're pretending like you're an interviewer. And you're asking questions like who, so who are the characters in the story, who is the antagonist or the protagonist. You can ask what questions, like what's happening, what will happen next, what is he doing, like all of what questions. When is the story taking place, where is the story taking place for setting, how are they going to solve their problems? So just lots of questions on this one. The third one is a really helpful strategy as well, and it's called the clarifier. And so the action for this one is we say pause, because we're going to kind of like if we were watching a film and we didn't understand something, we want to pause and think about it before moving on. And so some of the ways that we might need to clarify text is if we don't know the meaning of a word. So I'm reading along and I come to a word that I just don't know. There's some strategies. I can keep reading and then go back and see if I can figure out what that word means. I can ask a friend or my teacher what that word means. Sometimes though, clarifying involves a longer passage, like you might have read a whole paragraph in a book or a whole page and you're like, I don't think I understood that. And so you can go back and reread. And that's a way that you can practice clarifying. You pause and clarify. Then another strategy that you can use from the Fabulous Four is called summarizing, the summarizer. And so this one, you can either pretend that you have a lasso and you're roping in the main idea from the text. Or another option is to pretend that you are a tourist and you're going to lots of different places and you're taking pictures. Now you come back from your trip and you want to tell your friends what happened, but they probably don't want to see all of your pictures. You want to choose pictures that best represent what you did, and you want to be selective. So you're not showing every picture, you're just showing some. And so with summarizing, you can say what happened first, what happened second, and what happened last. You might also use words like first, next, then, and finally. And depending on the length of story, you can have a longer summary or a shorter summary. So that is my quick and easy introduction to the Fabulous Four that you can apply while you're reading text.